Hey there, this is Paige from Craft World, and today we're going to be making our Ship in a Bottle pop-up card. So first, cut out all of your pieces, and then take the bottle frame and crease that on every score line. You're going to make those folds away from you. If you have a heavier cardstock on hand, 85 pound, even 110 pound, it works really well for this frame. Other cardstock will work as well, but the heavy really gives it the body that helps it hold up. Once you've made all your folds, unfold it, lay it flat, and then turn it over so that we're working on the back. We're going to begin to glue our acetate panels into place. As you glue them, take care not to cover up any of the score lines. You want it to be able to fold freely and not hit those acetate panels. One fun, completely optional thing you can do is use a translucent plastic on the back panel of your card instead of the acetate. I did this for one version of the card and I was really happy with how it turned out. Okay, let's assemble the ship. We are going to put the portholes on first. There are score lines that you can follow for the placement of the portholes. And then you're going to attach the ship trim, as you can see there on the screen. Then glue the ship to the ship backing. Now glue the two sails to the ship backing as well. And finally, glue the rigging to the back of the ship backing. So you're going to put glue at the very top and the very bottom, and then glue that to the back of that backing piece. You'll see in a minute as I flip it over how we've glued it to the back of the piece. Begin to assemble your three sections of water. So you've got a front, center, and a back, each with multiple layers. Glue the layers together within each section, aligning the bottom and aligning them left to right. They're going to fit between the tabs. The top trim piece, which is a squiggle at the bottom of the screen there and waves further up, it's a bit sparkly, you can see. I cut that out of vinyl. That's a completely optional embellishment. You can choose to include that or not include it. Now we've moved to the center section. This one's a little bit different. Once we get that wave pasted onto the piece with the tabs, we're going to attach the ship as well. And you'll be able to see that you can line up the ship with the piece underneath. There'll be a little bit of room around it on all sides. Let that dry, move on to your third set of waves. Now we're going to assemble the wooden stand that will go at the bottom of the card. If you have a heavier cardstock or light cardboard, use that for the piece that's shown in black here, the stand backing. It'll help fortify it a bit. So you're going to then glue the front bar, that brown piece, onto the backing, and then you're going to glue the two smaller pieces on top. From the back of the piece, you can see there's a little bit of room all around it, so you can use that to help align the pieces. Choose the greeting you prefer or add your own. You can cut it out of vinyl, you could have a pen draw it on, but put some sort of greeting on the smaller of the two placards and then put that on the front of your wooden stand. Figure out where you would like your shark fin to be peeking up. Get the placement right, and then attach it to the back of the front section of water. Take what I am clumsily calling the fourth side of the bottle frame and fold the tabs away from you. Glue that piece to the bottle frame as shown. Make sure the slots at the bottom are aligned as you see, with the shortest one toward the bottle. We're going to put glue on that and glue the tabs over the acetate on the side of that bottle frame. When that piece is folded up at a 90-degree angle, you want the edges to abut. You want all the edges to line up. You can see that right here. You might find it helpful to put something heavy on it while it dries. I've got my trusty bench block here, a big piece of steel that I use to weigh it down. Once it's completely dry, go ahead and glue the other two tabs to the other bottleneck on the bottle frame. And again, like the other side, you're going to make sure that those ends are all nicely matched up. Fold the tabs back on each section of water, left and right side, and then unfold the tabs. Slide the back section of water into the tallest slot. It should be the one on the back. You're going to slide it all the way in, the bottom will align, and then we're going to fold the tabs back on the left and right side and glue them to the outside of the bottle frame. As you do this, double check that your card is still able to fold flat as shown. Repeat this process for the center section of the water and the front section of the water. Glue the bottle stoppers onto the bottle. You're going to glue them onto the side with the acetate, so they're glued on toward the middle. Now take the two end caps and glue those in place on the end, covering up the tabs from the water we've just glued in place. As you put these into place, do not cover up the slot at the top. Make sure that stays open and available. Glue the wooden stand to the front of the card, centering it left to right, aligning it with the score lines. Once you have one side done, you're going to flip it over and put the other one on the other side. So there you go. Your card is complete, almost complete. If you want to, you can take our remaining placard, the little white piece of paper, and write your own message on it and glue it on the back. But otherwise, you are done and your card is ready to send. Fold it flat, put it in the envelope, and you're good to go. As always, if you have any questions, please reach out and let me know. Thanks for watching.